Hello, 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 and welcome to Let's Try Something New Monday. So today I am going to do some tumblers. So my hubby, we just made our 1 year anniversary of dating and everything. So he bought me some tumbler turners. So I have my epoxy. It's a 2-part epoxy. You put the hardener and you put the resin in, and you make sure that you stir it up very good. Very, very good, okay? So I've already stirred it up really good, and all I'm gonna do is coat these tumblers with my epoxy, and then I'm going to put some glitter on it. This is gonna be a 2-part process because I also wanna put some vinyl letters and then recoat it. So it's gonna take more than 1 day. So we're not gonna be able to finish this project just today. But we're gonna get started. So let's get started. You guys ready? Now this is gonna be very raw video, okay? So don't criticize me if it's not beautiful, because this will be my first time actually doing this. So again, this is Let's Make Something New Monday, right? Okay, so I have used epoxy before, so and resin before, so I do know that you need to make sure that you do stir it very well together and then get it off the tip thing. So put that down. Now, I've seen people do this. They just use their fingers. Just take some on your finger and coat it on the glass very smoothly, very gently. Just coat it on the glass. You don't want to get it on the edge of the rim. Just take some epoxy and smoothen it out. Once you got it all smoothen out, you see it's on the spinner? Yeah, that's just helping keeping it nice and smooth. So, yeah, want to do the bottom of the cup too. So make sure you get the bottom, and then you just smooth it out. Make sure it's all nice and smooth, all nice and covered. See? All nice and coated and covered. No missed spots. It is turning on the tumbler, the turner. Yep, just make sure it's all nice and smooth. Yep. Now, I am going to get a paper plate. Hold on 1 second. I should have did this before. I'm going to get epoxy on everything. Get this paper plate ready. And this is to help catch the glitter, okay? So that way you can save some glitter. Just want to make sure every place looks good before I get started with this glitter. I see a little spot right there. Just want to make sure you have it fully covered before you start your glitter. You want to make sure you don't have any holes or spots. Okay? It's looking good. I don't see anything just yet. It looks good. All right, let's go ahead and put this down. Let me take this off. It's okay if you waste gloves, because that's how it's gonna be, okay? And then just pour it on. And I want to do this in blue and in silver. So I'm going to pour it twice. I want to make sure this gets all the way to the end. I can't wait for this to turn out. waiting for that spot right there. You see it? It's like I got a little hole right there. I want to get it as even as possible, but the turner is going to help get it even and knock some of the extra glitter off too. I just tap it. I've seen people do that. Just tap it a little bit. It looks good. It looks really good. All right, so I'm gonna try to pour some of that glitter back in here so I don't waste the glitter. I'm just gonna put it right here for now, actually, and do that later. I'm gonna get another paper plate. Yes. And now it's time for the silver. And I want it to kind of mix and blend together right there. So it's okay if it touches. It's gonna come out really pretty. I know it will. Make sure you get it all the way to the tip. How's it look so far? I like it. And it's gonna look really pretty when I put my vinyl sticker on it and then lay another clear coat of epoxy on it to seal everything in. I can't wait for that. But this one is done. So I'm gonna go ahead. I have two that I actually wanna make tonight. So I'm gonna get started on the other one. I just wanna make sure that I fully covered the silver because I haven't really looked over that one just yet. It's looking good, like I did a good job. Okay, so I'm gonna sit this one too over to the side. And then I'm going to move this one out of the way just a little bit because I have another one right here. Okay, so let's get started on the next cup. This one is going to be red and gold. Ooh, my cup is way over here. So let's get started on this cup. Squish it in there. So like that. All right, now that is starting up. I'm just gonna go ahead and squish it in some. All right, get the sticker off the bottom. All right, now we got our epoxy. Ooh. Go ahead and get started. Just pour it on there. Rub it on. Just like that. Make sure you get the rim. Just like that. Mhm. Now this one I am going to make for my husband. So he wants red and gold. Just like that. Go ahead and take these gloves off so I can handle the glitter without putting epoxy all over the glitter. Gold, some red, some pretty gold. And let's go ahead and get started. Now I'm gonna do this a little different. Where you saw mine was half silver and half blue, I'm gonna put like 3 different layers on this one. Oh, you know what I forgot? A paper plate. I told you this is gonna be raw, right? I told you it's my first time making it, so it's gonna be definitely raw. It's not gonna be pretty. It's definitely gonna be raw. Let's get a little gold going. And yes, I did just do that. I just mixed the colors on the paper plate. That's okay. It's my business. It's my business. You see that? That's okay. Because I need a little bit more red. I'll just come back up here. This glitter is really fine glitter. Really, really fine. All right, let me put a little bit more red at the end of this now. It's gonna look pretty. I'm gonna turn this around a little bit so I can keep the red together right there. Yes. Tell me what you think in the comments. Like I said, this is going to be raw, so don't beat me up because it's my first time doing this. But you know what? I think I'm doing not a bad job at it after all. It looks pretty good. Put a little bit more gold in there to kind of blend that line in a little bit. Yeah. Oh, I don't think I touched it. Oh, that looks so pretty. Y'all can see that? Can you see how pretty that looks? Some colors? It looks really pretty. It's blending really good together. I think I'm doing a good job. Anyways, so yes, so now we got that going. I'm gonna go ahead and put this over here. Out of the way. Yes. Dust my hands off a little bit, but I still have some more epoxy. So what am I gonna do with the epoxy? So I'm gonna go ahead and put this to the side a little bit. I'm gonna scoot over just a little bit. Because I have some resin molds that I wanted to also try to figure out. And I could put the remainder of the resin in there, but I'm gonna color them. Now this resin molds are like little keychains. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this epoxy right here because I have some pigment. This is a beautiful sapphire blue. So let's try that. Let's try that. You just put a little bit in there. Not much, just a little bit, maybe a little bit more. Like so, like that. Okay. Get my stick out, and I'm gonna make this a different color. And yes, I need gloves. I should have my gloves on, but that's okay. I'm gonna put some on in 1 second. Just mix it. Oh, that looks so pretty. You see that color? Oh, that looks so pretty. All right, let me wipe my hands off and get some gloves. Got this gloves. Put your gloves back on. Okay. That way I don't get none on my hands. I'm gonna give it another good stir. Yes. I'm gonna scrape off the sides of the stick. Do one more time, scrape the sides, scrape the bottom. All right, now I'm gonna pour it into these molds. Like I said, these are keychain molds. But I have some ideas with these molds. That's why me and my husband got these keychain molds. Come on, right there. Get over there. All the way in there. And all the way to that tip. I still have enough probably to do one more in there. Get all of that resin out. Yeah, perfect. Just enough to fill that mold. Yep. Perfect. Put a little bit more over here. Those look so pretty. So beautiful. All right, so I'm gonna let that just sit there flatly and let that dry. Now it's gonna take, like I said, over 24 hours for our cups and our keychains to dry and cure up. And then we will come back to our cups and put the vinyl on it. And then we were gonna put a clear layer of resin on it to seal it all in, and it is gonna be absolutely beautiful. But I just wanted to say thank you for coming out and watching, this episode of Make Something New Monday. So we're trying tumblers, different from our normal t-shirts and everything. We're doing tumblers. And next week, I'm going to actually try to do some wine glasses. So stay tuned. All right. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a good day.